What's up, everybody? So today I am doing my nomination, a quick video on my nomination for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. And so for those of you that have never heard of this before, this will be the fifth year that we're doing it. There have been 40 YouTubers that have been inducted into the Sports Card Hall of Fame. And the reason why I think this is important and why I continue to contribute to it is because the YouTube sports card community is the awesomest community out there. Better than any Facebook community out there. It is the awesomest community out there. Everyone is so incredibly positive. I can't believe that when I started doing videos like 7 years ago, that there would be this awesome community of guys and gals all contributing content, and just everyone's so insanely positive. There's no community in the world where you post something and everyone's just like, oh, that's awesome, you picked up such an awesome card. And there's so many great content creators out there that I feel like I have to do this, because part of this also is hopefully what you guys get out of this is some channels out there that you could check out as well, especially if you're into sports cards. This is a great way to learn about the community. If you want to get involved, the best way to do is to learn about all of the current Hall of Famers, as well as the ones that I'm about to nominate, and just check out their videos and check out some of the, you can learn a lot and then also interact. We've created an incredible family that meets every year at the National, which is like our Super Bowl. And it's just awesome. So hopefully you guys get something out of this in terms of, maybe some channels to check out. There's 40 that are already in the Hall of Fame, and, it's kind of tongue in cheek, but, it's almost like a fraternity of, guys and girls that do a fantastic job of creating content and and by the way, the interesting thing, if you are interested in being in the YouTube Hall of Fame, there are two things you got to do: create awesome, sports card content, and number two, be involved in the community. You may see that there are a ton of YouTubers out there that do some awesome content, but don't really interact with the community, which is why they're not in, and why they never get nominated, is because they're just not really, they don't interact. They do their content and then that's it, but they don't watch anybody else's stuff. So if you want to ever be part of the Hall of Fame, you just have to create awesome content and be interactive in the community. And the way that you can interact is subscribe to a lot of the channels that I'm recommending today, as well as the ones in the Hall of Fame, and just, post comments, interact with the community, which I can do more of, admittedly. So anyway, just one last thing is, there were some changes that Jake, his channel is Legends Never Die. It used to be the Ticket Leprechaun, but now it's Legends Never Die. By the way, I'm making Jake one of my nominations. I can vote up to 10 nominees, and the reason why I had to put Jake in there is it's a lot of work putting this together. I know there's a ton of work watching every single person's videos and, tallying it all up and figuring out, who should be inducted. I know that's a lot of work. So the fact that he decided to take it on as a commissioner. Mike, baseball collector, used to be the commissioner, and he handed it off to Jake. And so I am nominating Jake for that, and the fact that he does incredible content and he's really involved in the community. So he's one of my nominations. But Jake had a couple of changes. Number one, by the way, if you don't see me nominate certain channels, it's because you, according to Jake, and he made some changes, is that you have to have been making content on YouTube in order to be nominated for 3 years. So you have to be making content for 3 years. In order to place a ballot, you have to have been doing YouTube content for at least 1 year, and you have to submit your nominations via a video ballot. So a couple of changes, and then on top of that, only 5 channels are getting in this year. So there's 40 in, and this will be an additional 5. So without further ado, here are, oh, by the way, last year, I don't know if this, last year we had 113 ballots were submitted, and 185 YouTube channels received one or more votes. So that's the power of this Hall of Fame induction. So it's a great way to learn about so many different channels. 185 channels last year received one vote or more to get into the Hall. So I said Jake's channel, Legends Never Die. He's number 1. Number 2 is New York Yanks Fan 7. Of course, I've actually nominated him in the past. I don't know if he really cares whether he gets in. I don't know how he's not in. He's got an incredible collection. He's been on my channel multiple times. Vince does a fantastic job. There's, I'm shocked that he's not already in there. So New York Yanks Fan 7. Jimmy Guns. Jimmy does an awesome job with his channel. I actually kind of find him, he's very charismatic. Sometimes his daughter's on, and he does a great job, does auctions, hobby hangouts, and I figured I'd put him in. Rated Rookie is another channel. And by the way, I'll put all the links below for the guys that are in the Hall of Fame already and the guys that I'm nominating. So if you want to check out all those channels, I'll put links to every single one of them. So if you want to click on there and subscribe, go for it. Rated Rookie, Josh has an incredible collection. He just picked up a 48-leaf Jackie Robinson that I'm incredibly jealous about. But he has an amazing channel and an amazing collection and deserves to be in the Hall. Vintage Card Curator. A lot of people are giving him votes. He's one of those channels, he's one of those guys that puts so much effort into his videos that he deserves to be in there. Next up is going to be Diamond Yard Sports Cards. George, I was actually on his channel. We did like a podcast for 80s sports cards. So check out his channel, Diamond Yard Sports Cards. See if you can find the 80s video that I did with him and Mike, Baseball Collector. Foo3112 has one of the greatest collections that I've ever seen. Has a 52 Topps mantle that he should just get in the Hall just for that card. It's unbelievable. Dead Guy Cardboard, another channel, and Dave's midlife card crisis. And my son Joey wanted to say hello. So there it is. Those are my 10 nominations. Cheese. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Please check out those channels if you haven't already. Any last words, bud?
Cheers!
Cheers! All right, guys. Talk to you later. Peace! Oh, and I think I missed one. Lou Rock TV. He's my 10th nominee. He did... he had this awesome idea for the greatest team ever. And I ended up doing a video based on that. So figured I'd get Lou Rock TV in there. Look at this guy. He's got the Oculus on. Anyway, all right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.